Hi, my name is Barbara Lee DeBall and I'm the developer of CrayonRocks. I developed CrayonRocks because as a special education teacher, I noticed that about 90% of my students had very poor handwriting. This is either due to poor instruction, they've never been taught to hold or grip a pencil correctly, or due to fine motor coordination difficulties as well as weak tripod grip muscles. Most of my students would refuse to do art, even though they enjoyed drawing. They didn't enjoy working with stick crayons because they were frustrating and difficult. They would use markers, and markers are very nice coloring tools, but they generally come in the 8 primary colors. They make a very bright color, but there's no opportunity for blending colors or doing the kinds of things that one might want to do with crayons. To use a crayon effectively, you've got to be able to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and have pretty good control over the instrument. Even if you break them into small pieces, especially for small children, they're going to be too small for them to really hang on to and do anything very dark. Some people like to use the chubby crayons. After you've broken them, you have to get the paper off, which is a problem. But even still, it's difficult. It requires quite a bit of coordination on the part of young children who don't have the strength in their hands and don't have the coordination in these tripod grip muscles to do it. I developed my crayons so that they had to be picked up with a tripod grip. There's almost no other way to use them. I've actually seen a few children try and use them like this, but they quickly will change then and pick them up like this. There is a pointy part. There is an opportunity to draw lines if you want to, but then the child can flip the crayon over on its side, easily do huge swaths of color, which is what small children like to do. Now, in addition, because soy wax is a softer wax, you can get a lot of beautiful texture and color by layering the colors over one on top of the other. The end product of drawings, it looks more like an oil pastel than a regular crayon coloring. Take a look for yourself at some of the artwork that has been done by my students grades 1 through 4. Crayon rocks are made with soy wax, which is naturally softer and a bit creamier than ordinary paraffin wax. The color is from minerals that are non-toxic. I'm going to do a draw person today that's very similar to Matman. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch me and then you're going to get to do it. Okay, remember, a person has one head for thinking, one body to hold what's inside, and 2 feet. Oops. And there's our person. All right, your turn. Okay, what's first?
The head.
The head. Go ahead and take the head. Put it on the paper. Good job. What's next? The body. Good job. Okay. For walking and 2 feet. Good job. Okay, so women have hair and does your mom wear a dress?
Yeah.
I'm going to give Catherine a clipboard with the paper taped down. It's easier for them to keep from wrinkling their paper. So it's a good thing to tape their paper down on something stable. Okay, now follow me. Let's start with the head. Go ahead, draw a head. Good job. And now let's do our body. Okay, and the last thing we're going to give her is a dress. So, okay, see if you can do that.
I can't.
I know what. Let's see what it looks like here. Okay, you think you can draw like that? Good. Okay, Catherine, I'm going to take out a few of the lines, and then I'm going to use my felt tip marker to give a little definition to your drawing of your mom. Okay, we're ready for crayons. Okay, Catherine, these are CrayonRocks, and they come in lots of pretty colors. Let me just lay them out for you. Red and pink and dark blue and light blue. Grab these like this. Good. Okay. Children learn to draw best if what they want to draw is built up first from simple shapes. Here are the steps for the teacher. Build a complex picture twice using simple shapes and cutouts. First, make it quickly, then take it away. Then do it again, just much more slowly. Later you can put the shapes in the art center for children to play with. Next, with children facing you, draw the picture step by step on the board, allowing the children to copy you step by step. Optionally, you can smooth their lines after they're finished drawing and help bring out the definition they want by using a fine felt tip marker. This often helps them to see their picture as a whole and gives them the confidence they need to proceed with the coloring process. Guide them through the coloring process. Fill in small areas with the point of the rocks, and for larger areas, show them how to flip the crayon sideways and use broad strokes, layering the colors one over the top of the other. You can also scratch color off and add other colors. A staple puller works very well for this purpose. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and you know what? You've made a beautiful picture. We're going to sign your name to it. Can you spell Catherine?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Write your name right there. Wow, very good. That says Catherine. Beautiful picture. You happy?
Yeah.
Actually, the next color we're going to do is the grass green. So that's this one. So here's how you're going to do this. Take your grass green, and just follow those stems. And you don't have to worry too much about going outside of the lines. With CrayonRocks, you can scrape it back off. You can even erase it back off a little bit. So I wouldn't worry too much if you go outside the lines. Just get the general idea. CrayonRocks have the unique qualities of encouraging the right grip, thus strengthening the muscles needed for pencil and pen use later on. The soft soy wax and rich colors allow young children to paint their ideas onto paper, easily leaving a finished work that is similar to oil pastels.